You think I could ask them to bring out Barnes and they'd have him in the back? Look around a little bit.
Standing, this is fucking awesome. What in the Lord's name is happening in this book?
Can you get one of those like green screen explosion images, but just don't even cut the
Can
video
you put
out?
the American flag in the background? We do that in like almost every video.
Can we get a different one in the back?
Can we get a big gay American flag in the back?
We need a big.
I'm gonna warn you right now. I scream in this video. Also, explicit content warning. If you don't like cursing, don't watch this video. Simon and I are gonna go to Barnes & Noble together and pick out 3 books of his choosing, and I have to read them. So if you want to see what I think about those books, like and subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and you will get notified every time I post a video. I should start posting every Wednesday around 4 p.m. I'm either going to do 4 videos a month or 3. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into the video.
Dude, my haircut looks whack. My eyes are puffy. I need to shave.
You always need to shave.
Not only that, now it's hot and wet. So it's not just hot or wet, it's hot and wet.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway, so hi, we're gonna go into Barnes & Noble right now, and Simon's gonna pick my TBR. No, it's gonna be multiple books.
Okay.
We have
So
a budget of $75 today.
Okay.
We're doing 3 books.
Okay, I can handle 3 books. What if all their shit is whack?
It's fucking Barnes & Noble. It's not all gonna be whack. That's why we're here.
You think I could ask them to bring out Barnes and they'd have him in the back?
Yeah, I think so.
Is Barnes and Noble 2 guys or is it?
Barnes is the man and Noble is the woman.
Wait, you know?
And they fuck.
Dude, which door do they want us to go through?
I don't think it matters.
It's too many. Oh god. Someone said this book is really good. I'm not gonna recommend it, but I want to read
What
the
is
back.
it? Show it to the...
About Charles Manson and the CIA. Someone in a Discord I'm in said it was good. Yeah.
How many Discords are you in?
I hit the max.
You hit the max amount of Discords?
Yeah.
And what is that number?
100.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Here we go. John Scalzi. Oh wait. This is in my list. My dad is really into these kinds of books, like military sci-fi. Ooh, book 1.
Oh, you're gonna give me a trilogy?
What? Snow Crash?
Well, you said book 1.
No, the first book of I'm choosing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Snow
Tell me
Crash.
why.
I've read it a couple times. It's very good. It's sort of satire of tech, chain like restaurant stores, religion, computer viruses, and it combines all these different themes into this one book, kind of about like how contemporary capitalism works and how it's essentially a virus on the human race.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
And it's very funny. It's kind of like this parody of like a cyberpunk story.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. It's very, very excellent. So this is book 1. We should have like a bag or something.
Yeah, we should go get it.
Very good. Here's book 2.
Okay.
So it's actually a combo of Some for the Wild Built and the sequel to it. I was kind of in like a rut at one point, and I was like looking for books to read to kind of cheer me up. And the first book, A Psalm for the Wild Built, my mom recommended. I read it, and it's actually this very beautiful kind of like optimistic sci-fi book about like this future where robots became sentient and kind of like left and just decided not to work for humans anymore. And so all of the humans have decided we don't really want to industrialize that much further. We don't want to make technology more powerful. And so it all is this like futuristic world following this monk who's kind of traveling around the country and just like experiencing nature and living in nature. And it's very good. It's very beautiful. So I haven't read the second one, but I think that'd probably be really good. Brandon Sanderson's like setup and payoff structure is kind of exhausting because it's like 1,000 pages and you know there's not going to be anything interesting.
Right.
And it's just going to be set up, and then the last like 10 chapters, every single payoff.
Yeah.
And you're like, every time for 2,000 pages. I just have to sit here and like, oh, the main character is like suffering and they're a slave and they're getting beaten and like I just gotta wait. I just gotta keep waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how much more I can take.
Yeah, that's kind of tragic. I mean, I feel like a lot of Sarah J. Maas books are that too, except they have the romance in them.
Yeah,
but
and they're like 400 pages.
Yeah, they're like 400-600 pages, and the rest of the time you're just like, oh my god, please
this book,
do something.
Look how thick this book is.
It's big. How much do you think it weighs?
Probably like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
This is 1,000 pages and it's this size print.
Yeah.
They're like 60-hour audiobooks.
Oh my god.
Madness. Oh. But it's like the best or the most like comprehensive epic fantasy I've ever seen. I'm trying to look for other good books. Science fiction. I wonder if they have Red Rising. That's a really good book.
Yeah, I've seen Red Rising already. I know that it's here somewhere.
Okay. That one is really worth reading. Okay, but I'm choosing 3 books.
It's right there.
Right there, yeah. Okay, that one's really good. Parable for the Sower, I've heard is good. I haven't read it. Oh, let's look around a little bit. Oh! They also have the 3-Body Problem. It's one
I've
of the
heard
best
of that one.
Science fiction stories. It is space.
Oh yeah.
You hate space.
I mean, I'll accept it. This is about you picking for me.
Excellent book.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
It's true. I mean, it's really incredible. Oh shit! Wait, I could keep going.
I've seen that one a lot.
These. Okay, it's probably between these two.
Okay.
Red Rising is like a series. It's really good, but I don't know. It's so good though. It's like Game of Thrones,
right?
But like sci-fi,
right?
This is like hard sci-fi, like really interesting, kind of technical, puzzle-solving sci-fi with like really engaging mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I think this is probably a better written book than this one, and it's got some really interesting like cultural historical themes because it's Chinese,
right?
And part of one of the characters is set during like the Maoist Revolution, and so it's this sort of like multi-timeline thing where you're following these different people at different points in like Chinese history. So like that whole element is fascinating.
This is either of them a series?
Both.
Oh, they're both series. Okay. How many books are in each series?
This one I think there's 3 books, so maybe 4 books. This one there's 3.
Right.
This one is lesbian romance.
Ooh.
I feel like you'd like this one more.
Well, I don't know. I have been reading a lot of lesbian romances lately. Fair. You know how I got them all? Is from the last recommended thing that I did.
And they did all back to back to back?
Almost all of them were gay. And I was like, wow, these people are really clocking me right now.
Yeah. Oh, God, there's a lot of really good books here.
I didn't even say anything about being gay.
Kindred is also really good. And Name of the Wind. But that one's too much. Let's go with this one. Let's go with Gideon the Night. I think you'll like that one more. Foundation is good too. There's a really good musical TV show based off of this that me and my dad are watching.
You love consuming media.
It's space too.
I hate space.
It's all about space. That one's more space. This one's kind of space, but it's not really. Oh, Hitchhiker's Guide though.
Oh, to the Galaxy.
Okay. You don't read the books. You listen to the audio dramas from the 70s.
Okay.
It's the best recorded audio media ever created. So good. It's funny. It's charming. It's painfully British. It's so good.
Yeah.
I've listened to them like 100 times. What else? I mean, there's so much good stuff here. It's kind of hard to pick, actually. But I think those 3 that I've picked are the right ones. This one is one of my favorite books just because it's so effective at describing the intersection of like tech, fascism, how capitalism leads to sort of this very unfair system, but it doesn't make it sort of this like comical, like one guy in an evil black suit is doing everything.
Right.
It just kind of depicts how it's like cruel in a very like sort of diffuse way that I really enjoy. This is just one of the best like sci-fi fantasy mysteries, and it's kind of like a world like nothing else. And the character writing is good. Like the mysteries are really compelling. It's just very satisfying. The lesbian themes, honestly, I didn't really even pick up on. I didn't really care about that. I just like the mystery.
Yeah.
And kind of the idea of like bad people who do harm to you can also be like close to you, which I thought was really interesting. This one is just kind of like incredible, like contemporary literature. Like it's written in a way that's very like pleasing and interesting and kind of complex without needing to really say a lot. And it's kind of like sci-fi that's not exhausting and fucking dire,
right,
and depressing. This one's good too. Like all three of these are really incredible books. And there's a bunch of other ones that I would pick, but maybe you'll have me back, I guess, on the show. I can feed you more book recommendations.
Standing, this is fucking awesome.
You fucking laughing.
What are you gonna do? You gonna talk about these?
No, I just thought we could walk to the car. But we can do like a money spread.
Money. Yeah. Simon and I are going to the car, and he really wants you to know that we're going to the car.
Yeah, I thought it'd be interesting. It's got really meta. You know?
Yeah, it's really cool and fun. We're having a really good time.
Yeah. We won't say it like that because we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Chili's.
Yeah, I'm like fat and bloated now.
Yeah.
800 calories worth of chicken.
I think he ate 1,000 calories.
1,800. Yeah. It's going to be so fucking hot in there.
It's going to be so hot in this car.
It's going to be disgusting. And it's going to be wet, too. And you know that isn't me.
Shots fired! You're such a fucking wimp.
Oh so hot. We were kind of not talking that much.
Oh, yeah, true. Because we were in the
scared
store.
Scared of the
employees in the store.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
Well, they're going to know.
No, I'm going to cut it out.
They're going to know.
How would they know? I really wish I had gotten a matcha latte.
You'd be farting on the way back.
I don't. It doesn't make me fart. You would be farting on the way back. That's your problem.
Like, oh, my tummy hurts.
Oh, the chicken.
I mean, hot chicken, beer, and then a matcha.
Yeah.
It'd be in hell.
Yeah.
I'd actually be in hell. I'd spend the rest of the ride like this. Drive slower. You know?
That one time I was trapped in your car and I had to pee, it was like a fucking hellish nightmare.
Yeah, it would be like that.
Yeah.
But it just takes like food and then coffee.
Yeah.
To do that to me, and beer.
I'm just like, dude, like, oh my God, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
I understand the
world. The
only
thing I know is like racial justice issues.
I know that too.
Yeah.
I know other things too, though.
I'm just so smart. I have such a big brain.
Yeah. The people can see it. My head just probably looks huge.
I'm gonna blow your head up in post.
Yeah, please
do. I'm gonna make your head look big.
Editor,
like
make my head fucking explode.
Yeah, Eric, make his head really big right now and then make it explode.
Yeah, just the tip though.
Look at the camera so your head can explode.
Okay, talk about the fucking book.
I'm gonna talk about the books.
You said that
we got books. Surprise!
No, in the story you're saying like you've been wanting to read Gideon the Ninth.
Yeah, I did not tell Simon anything about my interests or anything. That's how the rules are in this this challenge. So he just got to pick books that he wanted to pick for me. Simon's a big bibliophile. Yeah, so I've always seen this. I had no idea what it was. I think when I picked it up and read that it was a lesbian romance that was also in space or something, I was like, that sounds cheesy and it sounds like something I would never read, but also the cover is so enticing and I always thought about buying it anyway. And I've like heard good things about it on like Book Talk and BookTube, so
it's good.
Yeah, I'm excited to read it. I mean, I'm going to trust whatever Simon says about books because he's a consumer of media.
Yeah, I read a lot of books.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if I liked all of these because I feel like Simon is smart and likes books. So.
Yeah, and I think I tried to pick books that I thought you might like. Like, Three Body Problem is an excellent book. I don't know if you'd like it as much as these ones.
I've heard that I should read it before.
You should.
Yeah.
It's really good, but it's definitely one where like, if you're not super deep into like technical sci-fi, you have to reread certain sections to like really understand what they're saying.
Right.
Because it gets into like the science behind certain things. It's very technical. It's like the whole book is like one long mystery that you're solving. Mm-hmm. So like, you can't really say anything about it without spoiling it a bit.
Right.
But there's a lot of shit where you're like, I don't know what just happened. And then you reread it and you're like, okay, so this person is doing this because of this, because of this science thing. And it's scary because of this. And it's complicated.
Yeah. When I read This Is How You Lose the Time War, I had to reread it like twice in the beginning. I was like, what in the Lord's name is happening in this book? Because I'm not used to reading sci-fi. And it is just like written differently than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, that one is pretty interesting because it still has a lot of them. It's very emotional. It's not just like, and the Gleepnorf galaxy with the computer and the robot.
Yeah.
But it's very technical. It's written, I think, by a scientist or someone who loves science.
Where do you learn who did the fucking cover art for this? Because this is
probably right there.
I can't actually read, guys. This whole thing is a hoax.
I actually read the book to her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, that's what all those words meant." Cover art by Tommy Arnold.
Tommy Arnold.
Shout out Tommy.
This has got some fucking depth to it. I love the highlights. I mean, God, this is just so nice to look at.
Editor, put it on screen, please.
Yeah, he's going. He always does.
Editor, make Wisteria's head bigger now.
Editor Eric, please make my head explode, but not the same way Simon did.
You get one of those like green screen explosion images, but just don't even cut the
Can
green
you
out.
put the American flag in the background? We do that in like almost every video. Music.
Okay,
I love this country!
Can you put
Just kidding.
a gay flag in the back now?
Yeah. I have one in the front too.
Yeah. Can we get a different one in the back?
Can we
though?
get a big gay American flag in the back? America, America, how gay can you be?
This is a Pride Month reading
This
recommendation.
is actually a Pride Month
This
reading
is actually,
recommendation.
this one is pretty straight. I won't lie.
Okay. But is this one gay?
Yeah.
This is gay?
Also,
2 gay books?
I mean,
Everybody, I literally never read gay books. I never read gay books, and then when people suggest books to me, they're always gay as hell.
yeah,
And you know what? I'm glad. I don't go out looking for gay books, but they just find me, you know?
yeah. I feel like the books that have gay in them are the ones you're gonna like.
Then we have Monk and Robot.
Yeah, so it's
Which
2
is like,
books.
the first thing I thought when I saw him pick that up, I was like, is that the Wild Robot? Because I definitely wanted to read that. I watched the movie
The movie's great.
on the plane to Spain, and I was like, my heart was warmed.
It's
So
very
if
sweet.
this is anything like that, it's going to be interesting. Is this where the robots go off into the woods?
Yeah,
Okay, because like the humans just like leave them alone and then
Yeah.
they go off into the woods.
yeah. So this one is 2 books. It's a psalm for the wild built and a prayer for the crown shy.
Yeah.
So the first one I read,
He snuck in 2 books.
well, they're
Technically,
short.
this is 4 books.
This is totaled at 294 pages.
Yeah. So I've seen this, and it's on my TBR. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's very good. That one's gay. I don't know if the other one's gay. To be fair,
Yay.
it's not. It's bisexual.
Okay.
Shout out. Put a bisexual flag in the back.
Yeah, please. Bisexual flag.
It's too much. My arm's getting tired.
You're just
Little baby.
weak
Little
after all that
baby.
chicken.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Chicken's got me weak in the knees. It's too hot.
Can you put a chicken back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big cock. We need a big cock. Big in the back.
Can you like blur out? What's the word? Bleep out? Can you bleep out the word cock? I feel like that would be funny, but not every time. Just some of the
C?
times.
O-C-K.
This video is really devolved.
Yeah, well, yeah. It was going to end up here anyway. I was just figuring out how to work it in.
Look, guys, my fucking ring matches my shirt. Isn't that so cute?
So the next book is one of my favorites. It's Snow Crash. I read the paper version that we've had, and I recommend it to everybody, and everyone's like, doesn't really care about book recommendations usually.
Yeah.
Even people who read books, they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then they write it down in the notes app, never look at it.
Right. I put things on my TBR, but I mean, doing these YouTube videos is cool because it forces me to be like, I have to do something. I have to
Yeah.
do something interesting. So then it like pushes me out of my comfort zone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea what to think about this. This is in space,
No, it's all on Earth.
not in space.
Not space. It's
I
like,
hate space. One thing you got to know about me, fuck space.
yeah, I don't get it. There's a lot of good space books that you're going to miss out
I don't
on.
like thinking about space. I don't like to know space exists. So,
Yeah. Well, there's no space in this one. So
great.
don't worry.
Okay, great writer. Redefines the way we see the world.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a satire that My dad
Whoa.
recommended it, and he read it in like '95 or something, like right after it came out. And he was like, at the time, it seemed like this far off kind of parody, like fantastical, absurd, dystopian world. And he's like, every single year, this book feels more and more just like regular reality.
Yeah.
Where like everything is a corporation, like suburbs are corporations, and like because the whole book takes place in California,
Right.
and you need like armored vehicles to get from like one suburb to the other because they're like nation states, and like various chain restaurants are like militarized and in gang warfare with each other. And it's
Chili's.
Like, yeah, like Chili's.
I love Chili's.
Yeah.
I would be in the Chili's military.
Yeah. Me too. No, I'd be in the. Can we put the Chili's flag behind us? Can you put the Chili's flag behind us? I will stand for this one.
Simon just went to Chili's today for the first time. He loves Chili's.
Their chicken is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's making my tummy hurt.
Everything makes your stomach hurt. It's because you eat really fast and then you eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
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 That'll do it.
Yeah. Anyway, first chapter is really good.
Yeah.
In Snow Crash.
I'm not gonna read the whole chapter.
You got to read it a couple times though. It's a little, you jump right into it.
Yeah. You read the whole first chapter multiple times before you.
I've read that book like 3 times.
Okay.
Because sometimes you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
I say fuck all the time in these videos.
Okay. No cocks?
No cocks. Just fuck.
Feels unfair.
Gay.
Is gay.
No cocks. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. I apologize for all of the screaming in this video. I have no self-control, and I'm still getting used to this microphone, clearly. I hope you had a lot of fun watching this, because I had a lot of fun making this. And I want to shout out to Simon for being willing to be in one of my videos. I had a ton of fun, and I look forward to reading your recommendations. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!